Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Benvenuti, signore e signori. For the last 33 years, I've been the very proud brother of Antonia, and today I'm also the very proud brother-in-law to Sam, as well as being the truly honoured officiant of today's ceremony.
As loving parents, we wondered if we would get along with Sam's choice of a partner. Well, fortunately, from the first time we met him, Ant showed us what a friendly, mature, intelligent and caring person he is. He even seemed to enjoy our company. You're a huge credit to your parents, Claudio and Angela, and it's great to be sharing this special occasion in such a wonderful family. The secret to a long and happy marriage lies in choosing the right partner. And of course, we both think you've done that, so congratulations.
The relationship between our favourite couple grew and grew. They shared holidays, moved in with one another, and almost exactly 5 years later, Sam popped the question on a rooftop terrace near their home, complete with picnic blankets, champagne and flowers.
From Nottingham he moved to London town, a love for the big city Sam soon found. With culture and nightlife to enjoy aplenty, just remember Sam, you're no longer 20. In London Sam met a handsome Italian man. As fate would have it, it was all part of life's plan. When we first met Ant down the windy roads to Devon, we could quickly see why Sam had died and gone to heaven. What better way to celebrate your love and unity with the gathering of family and friends in Italy? We can all agree how perfect Sam and Ant are together. We wish them all the love and happiness in their future life forever.
Antonio, over the years we've spent together, you've taught me how to find joy even in the darkest and rainiest of days. When I realised what a gift that was, I knew you were the one for me. I promised to take you, for the second time in as many months, to be my husband. I promised to grow towards you and with you across each passing year until death do us part. I promised to slow down and savour all the maddening and frustrating, yet hilarious and sublime little parts of a shared life together. I promised to be with you throughout your nightmares and your night terrors, and be there with you when you wake, even if that means me remaining awake for the rest of the night. I promise to admit when I'm wrong, not that it will happen often, and I apologise also when I am. And finally, I promise to make every year an adventure which will one day be proud to bore our grandchildren with.
A younger version of me would be very surprised to see you stood opposite me today.
I'm sure that's a compliment, right?
Growing up as a little gay boy, not much taller than I am now, I never thought this day would ever come. Samuel Francis Alexander Booth. I promise to ensure that you feel safe, just how you do so for me, for every day that we're together. I promise to be honest, loyal, and show you the respect that you deserve. In a world of traitors, I vow to be your faithful. I promise to be your husband, of course, but also your teammate, your confidant, and your friend. I promise to follow you around the flat, closing every cupboard door that you unexpectedly decide to leave open. I promise to be right by your side for whatever life throws at us, and however tough it might be. Have comfort in knowing that you won't ever have to face anything alone again. And finally, I promise to love you, even when you're old and grey, or in your case, just old.
Sam, Ant, it gives me enormous pleasure to pronounce that you are now husband and husband. You may kiss your groom.
Judge a man by the company he keeps. And I think that's very true of Sam. You look around at how wonderful his friends are, how kind, how generous, how sweet, how sociable, how lovely. But that's not the whole story. Something is missing in that story. Because it doesn't talk about how strong the bond is. You can be surrounded by lovely people, but you might not know them very well. The amazing thing about Sam is how many people he has around him who are wonderful people, who are all deeply important to Sam. He is surrounded by people who love him dearly. And I think that is the greatest testament to how much of a special person he is.
Sam, a man of quirks, forever restless, a deep love and care for his friends and family, a lifetime commitment to having fun, and for so many here, a tonic to the soul. So our final cheers, and you can stand, to 60% teeth, Sam.
Despite big stories, Ant, you're somehow through to the live finals of Ant's Got Talent. And how could you not? I may joke, but in fact you have an abundance of talent. Your beaming smile, unbelievable cooking, measured approach to life's problems, and therapist quality advice make you very special indeed. This is I'm going to cry. I haven't even got to the bit yet. I look back at many incredible memories as we found our feet in London, took Soho by storm, kissed a few frogs, and danced the night away at heaven, to the point that we were so out of breath you'd think we'd just done a marathon. Everyone, it's time for Ant's golden buzzer moment. Can we have a drum roll, please? I am, of course, talking about you, Sam. That would have been a lot bigger if the airlines had let me take a giant canister on an airplane. But there we go. We make do. Sam, you're a gentleman. You're a protector. You're headstrong. You're smart. You recycle. Am I right? And I've always been quite protective of Ant, and knew it would take a certain somebody to convince me that he'd found his happy ever after.
When Ant first proposed the idea of marrying in Italy, I have to admit that I wasn't immediately sold. However, standing here today in this incredible setting, I couldn't be more thrilled at our decision to force over 100 of our nearest and dearest to undertake this deeply inconvenient and extravagant trip. In retrospect, getting married abroad is not a great look for a director of sustainability. But what my teeny Mussolini wants, my teeny Mussolini so often gets. I thought long and hard about how to describe what you mean to me, and eventually landed on the story of how today came to be. At first, as I'd already mentioned, I wasn't sure about this whole getting married abroad thing. Then Ant persuaded me that surely Italy was a better choice than anywhere the UK had to offer. Next, I was determined to dispense with most of the trimmings and keep the day simple and light touch. That concept was jettisoned equally quickly. In fact, at every turn, my plans today have been heightened, improved, and deepened in ways that I could never really have comprehended. I mean, this man taught himself how to edit videos in order to create the world's most extra save the date, for God's sake. I mean, what else have you got to do? And that is exactly the level of pizzazz and betterment that Ant brings to my life. It's not only the big picture stuff, it's his amazing ability to remember the little things and care with the care and attention that makes everyone feel comfortable in his presence, which creates such amazing magic. He's sunshine in dark times, excitement in the dull ones, and quite simply, he makes me a better person with every passing day. So with that, I'd like to propose a toast. To Ant, to a damn good time tonight, and to a restful sleep.
This is usually a part where the groom talks about how beautiful the bride looks. Well, in lieu of a bride, may I just say how incredible every single one of you look. You have really made an effort, and Sam, you scrub up well too, of course. It is truly humbling seeing you all here today. Sam and I are so appreciative of you travelling 1,000 miles or more to witness us get married, even though we're actually already married, making this whole thing a pointless and expensive sham. Sam, thank you for giving me the wedding of my dreams. Not because of this magical location or for being surrounded by our loved ones, but because the person I'm marrying is you. Thank you for making my worries smaller and my world bigger. Thank you for the many wonderful times we shared together, whether it's exploring the deserts of Jordan, the jungles in Nicaragua, the glaciers of Iceland. I'll cherish those memories and I'll beam with excitement at the thought of making a lifetime more. So, to my sustainable superhero, my bag for life. You're amazing. The Cleaver Dick.